Hey guys, what's going on? Odharma here, and welcome back to episode number 48 of my Level Up series, where I take Hashtag Utd through the levels of the footballing pyramid. And before we get into today's video, as per usual, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button down below if you're interested in daily Football Manager content. Now, we've got a nice little end to the season, because we've managed to make it to the FA Trophy final against Worthing of all opponents, who have actually got Matt Smeaton. Just keep that in mind. A guy that was key to our successful season last season. He ended up leaving at the end of the season, and now fate would have it that we're going to play Worthing today in the final. There's not really anything else to say. I'll just make a quick note. We're going to go through a little bit of a season review, but that's going to be after the game. We'll play the game first, get that over with, and then if you want to stay with the video, you're more than welcome to. If you're interested in like the stats and figures and whatever, that all that nerdy stuff, all that good stuff. But firstly, financially, we've never looked in a better place, I don't think. If we look back all the way, as we can see on the overall balance, we've never had so much money as we've got right now, which is really good to see. And we can add to that today. If we beat Worthing today, I think we end up with like 30k. I think, for winning the FA Trophy, which is unbelievable for us at this stage, and will really mean, will really make a big difference for us moving forward. But without further ado, we'll just jump straight to the team selection and get this game underway. Okay, so let's just quick pick, which, to be fair, the team isn't going to change all too much. Lee Johnson's going to come in though for MJ. Obviously he was injured, had a bit of a knock in last episode, but he's over that now. Feeling fresh for this important game where we can actually get the double done, and then move on to hopefully getting into the Football League finally, which will be an amazing achievement if we could do it in the first season, but one step at a time, I suppose. Is that J. Emmanuel Thomas? That is mad that they've got J. Emmanuel Thomas. That just shows the pulling power that they've got, but they've also got Azario, actually. I forgot about that. He obviously had a brief spell at our club before he moved on to them. I fully hope so. I think he can last the full match. He's been playing really well. Right, let's get things underway then. I'm really confident. This has got to be ours to lose. It's got to be our final to lose. We are favourites. Obviously, league position wise, they're in our league, but they've not quite done as well as us. They've done pretty well. Upper mid-table, I think, but we for sure been a cut above them all season, so I'd expect us to get the job done. Having said that though, I believe this season we've drawn both games. I think that's what it said on the team report before. Oh, that's offside. Edwards in his last game, possibly for the club. I'd like to obviously keep him on. See what I can do over the summer. If we can try and extend him or reloan him out again, because he'll be invaluable for us. Even I think he can bang goals in next season as well, so even in the National League I think he'll be as effective, if not more effective, if I get better players around him. But we are doing really well so far, but we've not managed to get the opening goal. Harry Woodward actually is another guy. Worthing have just signed all our players basically. Woodward, obviously a fullback for us. Azario, Smeaton have all ended up at Worthing, so they've got some good players for sure. Because I mean, Smeaton would go straight into our first team. Azario probably would as well. Woodward not so much, but well, I don't know actually, because he is good. But Azario and Smeaton for sure would still get in our starting 11, so we need to just make sure we're not overzealous, pushing forward, getting bodies forward, making sure we're smart in our attacking play, and making sure we're solid and compact when we need to defend. We've managed one clear cut so far, one shot hits the woodwork. We've got tons of possession, 66%, which is very impressive. Marshall with the ball in and grabbing heads over. So shall we just hit a demand more? We'll just go for a demand more just before we get to half time. Amos, I think that's Ben Amos actually, former United goalkeeper or youth goalkeeper, I probably should say. So they've got some money worthing. I mean, I'm surprised they've not done as better than what they have, because Smeaton was top goal scorer in our league last season. Obviously he's gone to them now, but he's not quite hit the heights that he did with us last season. He still scored a few goals. I checked before, he'd scored about 12 goals in the league, which is still a decent tally, I suppose. But they're playing him as a striker, whereas we played him out on the left, so I think he was more effective for us out on the left. Edwards just heads over. Come on. See soft tackles. We've had 12 shots so far, 12 shots. I don't really want to go attacking, not in a final like this. I don't think it's necessarily appropriate. Oh my God. A good first half though for us, and then we'll roll into the second half. It's been a quick little first half. Not too many highlights for you guys, so apologies for that, but there's not really much I can do about that. But Dunkley at the back looking tired, which hopefully we could capitalise on. We've got some pace up front, could cause them some issues. Richards into Johnson, you can always cause a problem. Shoots wide. It's just here to get creative. It's already dangerous on the ball. We need to make sure we're keeping him closed down, making sure he's not having too many touches on the ball, and allowing him to turn and pick a pass. Marshall, what can you do now? Just play it back, that's it, nicely into Sarpong. Johnson. Sarpong plays it out to Marshall, nice ball out. I'm already a bit concerned about how this game's going so far. We've been dominating, but in front of goal we've been pretty poor. They've had no shots so far, so it's one of them. Do we continue the way we've been playing? Yeah, do we continue, or I'm not sure what to do really. Just hit the man more. And just continue on as is. Dunkley's actually their best player, and he's just been subbed off, which is good, I suppose. And Johnson has gone off injured, which is not good. He's been struggling this game. Maybe he's not fully fresh. That might be why he's just pulled up with an injury. But that's disappointing. He's a spark for us. Can make things happen. He's been tremendous this season, so it's a bit of a shame for him to go off in the last game of the season in a final. You never want to see any of your players go off injured in a final, but come on, Melbourne. Sarpong out wide to Graben just, I don't know why he was trying to head the ball, who he was trying to head the ball to. What the point of that was, I do not know. Let's go, Shotton, nice. Nice. We're dominating them. We are dominating them, but grab them with the pace on the wing. Plays it to Melbourne. MJ with the goal. Let's go. Let's go with 10 minutes to go. Of his 11th goal of the season. Super sub MJ. Not the most likely person to score. I wouldn't have banked on him scoring, but what a header. That was a Lee Johnson-esque header, that. That's it. Block it all day, all day. Come on, we need this. This will be. I still want to win this. It's been on my mind because I knew we could win it. Especially when we beat Ebbsfleet, I knew that we'd knocked out the top competition at that point in the tournament, and I knew we could do it. Do we make any subs? Probably not. I mean, it's 90 minutes. We've still got 2 subs in the bank if they do manage to equalise. Shot and trying to make the challenge on Woodward. Shots coming in, get blocked though. Osborne, nice, good play out to MJ. Woodward's having a shocker, which is good for us. Maybe he's doing us a little bit of a favour. Probably not, but Richards, that's it, get rid. That's it. Grabbing. Into Richards, come on, put it 2-0. Oh, what an opportunity that was to make. That's probably one of the best chances. That's arguably the best chance of the game. The easiest chance of the game. Maybe Richards has too much time to think about it, but should have done better with that. Put the game to bed. But I mean, it's pretty much bad, but him scoring that would have definitely been like bang with him. Richards, there we go, full time. Hashtag United are FA Trophy champions. Let's go. Hit the double. Amazing scenes. Tell the boys they were excellent. Yes, come on. Another trophy to the cabinet. MJ with the solo goal. Let's look at the inbox. Hashtag United lift the Bill Base FA trophy. Lee Johnson's injured. Out with a twisted ankle, which is okay. We'll just send the assistant. Oh my god, we've actually won 67,000, which is unbelievable. For us to win such money, that's going to be massive for the club. Medals for all the suspects that you'd expect. There's no names on there that are unfamiliar. Lee Johnson's played 9 games. Sowell Shotton 10 appearances. Which is kind of mad. Praised by hashtag supporters, that's what I want to see. Board is happy with the Bill Base FA Trophy win. Look at that, that's maxed out as well. The board is delighted. Unbelievable. Collective payouts, collective bonus. There's all the good stuff if you want to read that briefly, but we'll skip ahead now. We'll skip ahead swiftly and have a look at the nitty gritty and have a little bit of a season review. So we'll have a little look then with our season review. The players inducted into hashtag overall best 11 squad. Max Melbourne was a pick of 6 players. The left back has accumulated 76 appearances and scored 1 goal with an average rating of 7. Very nice. MJ, Marshall, Jordan Edwards, Sarpong, Rowley were the other players selected to become part of hashtag United's proud history. Here's the starting 11 for the season. So there you have it. Terry Scott getting in there with 32 appearances for the club. Obviously, a bit disappointing that he didn't round out the season, but Rowley's done fantastic to come in and do the job for us, to fill the void, which that's what he was there for. You know, he's a quality goalkeeper in his own right, and he's done fantastic for us. But then we have Sarpong as right back, which is interesting. Nudges out Marshall. 7 goals, 47 appearances, the biggest appearance maker this season. Solskjaer, a fantastic signing, who's going to just do unbelievable things for us. 35 appearances, 4 goals, 7.18 rating, very nice. Then Ryan Reynolds, the man on the return, is again done fantastic for us. He's come back. You know, I'm glad that I chose to bring him back because I didn't have to. So yeah, him and Shotton have been a great pairing. Something that I'm going to look at, you know, continuing into next season, because I think they're pretty much unstoppable. And then round that out with Max Melbourne, an experienced head at the back, 48 appearances. My mistake, he's played the most games this season. Unbelievable. 1 goal, but he's banged in loads of assists as well. Then the man with the most appearances of all the players that have played for Hashtag United, Matt Carter, with 36 appearances, 4 goals, a 7.49, which is the highest rating of any player this season, which is just unbelievable to think. Like, look at the guy's stats. He's not even like he's okay, but he's not on the level of any of my other midfielders. He's not as good as. So respect to Matt Carter, he's done fantastic. Then Graben, which is a bit of a weird one, he's playing in central mid according to the game's statistics. 32 appearances, 6 goals, a 6.93, really came on strong at the end of the season. Will be a valuable member to the team moving forward, I'm sure. Then Lee Johnson, the main man, who's like a favourite of the club at this point, and the club supporters. There we go, 70 appearances, 37 goals overall, that's in the league anyway, in all competitions. So 46 appearances this season, 20 goals, very solid off the right wing. Continuing, hopefully he'll build on that into the coming season. And Taylor Richards, a fantastic signing, really, really good player. Look at that, look, just unbelievable stats. Like, really, what a signing for us. We need to make sure that we get him on a permanent deal, I think, to stop anyone coming in for him. 45 appearances, 11 goals, solid for a number 10. Then MJ, 32 appearances, 11 goals, getting that valuable goal in the FA Trophy final. He's done really well. He's been in my utility forward, really. He's been played in all sorts of positions across the front line, and done really well. And then Jordan Edwards, the star man, coming in on loan from Oxford, getting all the goals, 23 goals in 42 appearances, 7.48 rating, just shy of Matt Carter's 7.49. Very, very good. Then we'll round out then our bench. Sean Rowley, need I say anything, been fantastic. Honorise, really good as my third centre back, if anything. Ryan Reynolds or Shotton have been tired or had a little niggly injury. He's come in and done the job, or he's come on mid-game, done the job, seen out the game and stuff like that. It's been invaluable. Jack Marshall, a bit of a surprise that he's not playing right back or in the right back at the starting 11, but seems he's figured there a lot. But Sarpong's nudged him out, but he's done unbelievable. Anytime you get over a 7 rating, very, very impressive. Jamie Osborne, probably going to look to move him on. Obviously he's getting older, 31. I may keep him on for one more season, but he's on £575 a week, which is quite a lot. I'd only probably keep him on if we were able to get a reduction on his wage. But he's been solid, very solid, as I expected. Someone experienced in the middle is very key, and yeah, he's done decent. He's done decent. Then we've got Harry Woodward, who obviously played against us in the final. Was solid. Shame for him to go, really, but he wasn't getting the game time that he wanted, and therefore he's moved on. And then Circum, which will be his last season with us. He's declined quite a lot physically on this right side of the polygon, but apparently he's improving at the moment, which I do not believe. At 34 now, we're going to look to move him on. He's coming to the end of his contract. I'll let that run out, I think, because he's on £675 a week, which is one of our highest players, and that's not representative of how important he is to the squad and the quality of the actual player itself. But he's been a really solid component for us in the last couple of seasons, and it'll round out a very good career, I'm sure. And then finally Rob Street, who never really got the game time he wanted, but he didn't really score the goals I thought he would. He's gone to Burgess Hill, who are actually champions and are moving to this division next season. So we'll see if he can do any better with them. Maybe it's because we weren't playing him in his preferred poacher role. It's a possibility, but we shall see. Overall, nothing's really changed, I don't think. We've still got Richmond, Sude, Matt Carter with 182 appearances. Unbelievable. Ryan Reynolds, 87 appearances, which is just mad. Lee Johnson, which I don't know why on earth he's a right back, but I don't know how they made him a right back, but 41 goals in 84 appearances and nothing to shy about. So yeah, with that all being said and done, end of season was Matt Carter, which is brilliant to see. That he's player of the season, just pipping out Jordan Edwards, who, and Lee Johnson. That's a tough call, but I'm quite happy they gave it to Matt Carter because he's been such a loyal servant of the club, and he's had a really good season. He's arguably had his best season so far this in our whole managerial career, which is crazy to say. Taylor Richards with the goal of the season, sign of the season, Taylor Richards, young player of the season, Jordan Edwards. We'll do that stuff in a minute. Claims player of the season, Edwards, unbelievable. Yes, very pleased with that. We'll just give him that. Hopefully we can sign him back. We're up for manager of the season. I'm sure we'll probably get that. Goal scorer, Luke Reese with 23 goals, just pipping out Malachi Linton and obviously Jordan Edwards, but in third, respectable. In regards to this then, Welling have managed to beat Maidenhead 1-0 in the final, so they're going to be joining us in the National League South. Stats, pretty detailed. So there's all the appearances, goals, assists. Max Melbourne topping out that, which is very nice to see. Little left back with 12 assists, fantastic. The least conceded, Terry Scott, as to be expected really. Clean sheets though by Ashby Hammond, who's always been a very good goalkeeper, but Terry Scott would have obviously been the top of the clean sheets had he stayed for the rest of the season. Rowley not even made the top list, which is a little bit surprising actually. Team detailed. Attacking, we had the most goals with 75. Crosses completed, cross completion ratio. Least conceded as well. Conceded from corners. We only conceded one, which is great considering we've been pretty poor in regards to our set piece defending in the past. In our history, we've been known to be susceptible to set pieces, so it's nice to see. Attendance wise, average at the bottom, which we need to increase so that we get a nice bit of revenue in from gate receipts. That needs to go up, and I'm sure it will, moving into the National League. And then the salary per annum, we're sitting in 20th, above Staines and Truro to be fair, but way off the likes of Barnet, who are nearly at $1 million per year, which is outrageous. So we over exceeded, and I'm so pleased that we've managed to add to our history. There you go, there's our honours there. We might as well close up with that. You can have a look at the records of most goals by player, most goals in the season. Have a look at our history moving through the leagues here. As you can see, boop, 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 all greens going up. And then obviously our honours there, where we've managed to win 7 trophies so far, and I hope to win many, many more in season to come. So if you've enjoyed today's video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button and dislike it if you disliked it. Comment if you want to comment on it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you in season number 6, episode number 49. Cheers.